Hi, and welcome to Stamp with Ginny. Today I'm going to share with you how I made these cute little mini file folder treat holders. They hold a Ghirardelli chocolate square, and they're quick and easy to make. So let me set this aside and I'll show you how I began. Okay, the first thing you're going to need is a piece of real red cardstock that measures 3 by 5 inches. I'm going to take my Simply Scored scoring tool and set the long edge of my cardstock across the top and score it at 2 1/4 and 2 1/2 inches. Now that I've got my cardstock scored, I'm going to take a piece of Designer Series paper, and this happens to measure 3 inches by 2 1/4 inches, and it comes from our Fresh Prints Designer Series paper stack. I'm going to place this on the smaller edge of the cardstock, or the 2 1/4 inch section, and I've added a good deal of adhesive all the way around the outside edges so that it sticks well for the next step. Okay, the next step you're going to use your envelope punch board for. The first thing you're going to do is set your longer edge with the Designer Series paper across the top, and you're going to put the edge right here where the plastic meets the metal part, and punch down, slide it over to the 2-inch mark, and punch again. Now that I've got that side done, I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, and you're going to have a file folder that looks like this. Okay, now that I've got my file folder punched on the envelope punch board, I'm going to bring over my personal trimmer, and I am going to set this little divot on the groove here and take my cutting blade and just slide it up to that little divot, flip it around, and do the same thing on the other side, just to get rid of that excess little paper. Now I'm ready to score. I'm going to take my bone folder in order to score on the score lines to make the creases nice and strong. And then I'm going to wrap a piece of ribbon around it. So let me show you that. I've taken a 16-inch piece of seam binding, that's crumb cake, and wrapped it around the whole file folder and tied a bow. I'm ready to tuck my piece of Ghirardelli chocolate into it now to give me a firm working surface and decorate it. And I happen to be using the Starburst Sayings stamp set and coordinating framelits to decorate this project. They're available from our Current Occasions catalog, and I think they're a great addition to your stamping supplies. And there you go. It's that quick and simple. So let me show you my original and the one we just made. If you'd like any of these products, feel free to stop by my online store. It's open 24/7, and you can get there from my blog, www.stampwithginny.com. If you don't already have a local demonstrator, or you'd like a catalog, email me with your name and phone number, along with your address, and I'll be happy to send you one. Thanks for joining me.